So once again, a very warm welcome to all of you guys. So in today's class, so this is day 2, where we are going to do molecular biology with Python and basics of numerical analysis in Python as well. Okay, so today's class is going to be bit of analysis and molecular biology. So before starting with the class today, okay, fine. So we'll go to the second part later. So first, let us start where we ended yesterday. Okay, so I'm going to ask you questions, guys, and then you'll have to tell me. So I'm going to write a list here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'm going to write another list here, 5, 7, 9, and 11. Sorry. And if I'm going to add these two lists, so can anyone tell me what will it give the output? Yeah, please. Arya, can you tell what will be the output? Hello, Arya, are you there?
Sir, yes,
Yeah.
sir. It
So
will
tell
be
me what is
1,
the
2,
output.
3, 4, and 5, 7, 9, 11.
Great. So this will be the output. That is, these are two different lists. Okay. So whenever we add the two lists, they get concatenated at the end. So the second list is going to be concatenated with the first list. Okay. But now suppose that I want to add these two lists with the element wise. 1, 5, 2 with 7, 3 with 9, 4 with 11. So how can I do that? Anyone in the call? Yeah. So Arya, can you tell how can I do that? I want to do element wise addition. No idea?
No, sir.
Great, not an issue. Anyone in the colors, can you try? Like how can I add these two lists element wise?
Don't know, sir.
Great, not an issue. Yeah. So let me tell you guys. So there comes the role of numpy. Okay, so there comes the role of numpy. So let me tell you what I've done here. Numpy. Yeah. So num import. Import basically means it is somewhere over to the world. It is somewhere in the cloud. So from there we are going to call it into my working directory. We are working on cloud right now. So that's why I'm saying that it's present over the cloud. And from there, I am calling it into my working directory. Okay. So whenever you are going to make use of the different functions of a package, you need to call that particular package into your working directory. So for that, we have written import. IMPORT import. It means I'm calling numpy. Numpy is numerical Python as NP. It means that I'm going to call the numpy with the name of NP into my working directory. This depends upon you. You can write anything here. So I can write even here alok. I can write here NP. I can write here PD. Anything. But NP is basically the default. So like many people give it as NP. That's why we are giving it keeping it here as NP. So I have called here the package numpy as NP. Then these are the packages. Then the package contains a large number of modules. Okay, so this package will contain a large number of modules. So let me check here np dot. So when you will type np dot, and you will get here a lot of different functions. Okay, so you can see here that you are able to get a lot of different functions here. Okay, so all the other different functions. Fine. They are the different functions. Okay, that we get. So right now our task is to convert it into an array and x. So let me see how is it going to look like now. Yeah, see. So now I have converted my list into an array. I will now call it as x underscore array. Similarly, I will convert my y into another array. Now, if I'm going to add my these two array now I will get element to element operations. See, so 1 plus 5, 2 plus 7, 3 plus 9, 4 plus 11. I have done that. Okay, so array is the concept whenever you need to perform few operation element wise. There you take the help of the array concept. Now imagine I do not have this particular NumPy package, but I want to add these two lists together. Then see like how the NumPy like makes our life easier. Okay, so see how many elements are there? 4 elements in both, and that's why we can add the two list element wise. Obvious. अगर नहीं होंगे तो element wise addition का कोई meaning बनेगा नहीं. I want to add these two list element wise. What I can do basically is that I can write here for I in range. So see, so for this I'm going to show you one function here first. It will tell you the meaning of this thing. Star range 1, 10, 1. This type of list which I have written right now, this is known as comprehensive list. Okay, guys. So this type of list, when we make use of, this is known as comprehensive list, where you write for loop in a very simple one-line code. Star range 1, 10, 1. It means I'm going to generate 10 numbers beginning from 1 and ending at 10 at a gap of 1. I can generate at a gap of 2. I can generate at a gap of 3 and so on. Okay. So range is the function which tells you to generate few numbers at a gap of a particular sequence. So if I have to access each of these elements, so how many elements are there? 4. So what I will have to do for I in range len of x. And if I'm going to print I, so just see what I'm going to get. See, I'm getting 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, because we got to know in Python indexing always starts from 0. So if I've written 0, so this element 1, this is your indexing 0. This is your 1, this is your 2, this is your 3. So if I'm going to fetch x0, it will return me 1, x1 will return me 2, x3 will return me, x2 will return me 3, and so on. Okay, guys. So now I've just returned first like I. So when I'm writing for I in range len of x, it is returning with 0, 1, 2, 3. Now, but my interest is not this. My interest is that I want to fetch this element, this elements. What I can do? I'm able to return this 0, 1, 2, 3, and this is what the indexing. And yesterday class, I told you how to slice the element using the index. Yes, square bracket I told you. So see, you are able to get this now. Okay. Similarly, if I'm going to run this over the y, I can fetch this. See, I can. So if I'm going to write this xi plus yi, see, so I am able to like add these two lists element wise. And if I had to like use this as a summation, what I can do? I can write it as sum xy, and I will do what? I will basically append this sum underscore xy dot append. Now see, I'm going to do this thing sum underscore xy 6, 9, 12, 15. Guys, I'm trying to teach you something very important. So just try to focus. Okay. And from here, we will go into the Biopython world. So there is some reason why I'm teaching you all this thing. Okay. So try to focus. Yeah. So I've taught you how you can add two lists. How you can add two lists element wise. And NumPy is doing this only. NumPy is doing this only. That is, it is just adding two lists. So what I can do basically is that, suppose that I want to make a function. I want to make some function which is analogous to addition of two arrays. Addition of two arrays. So what I can do basically here is that simple. Def sum list x comma y. Suppose that if you are having only two lists, and then you can copy paste this complete code here. Yeah. So what I have ever done this thing. So let me teach you this thing also as well. So I just copy paste. Oh, sorry, my mistake. So just imagine हमने code लिखा, हम यहाँ पे हमने copy paste किया. So you can see here that here I am using a colon sign. Whenever you use a colon sign, their indentation matter. This is known as indentation. So you will go into the starting line and you will press a enter. Okay. So now it has come to the indentation. And for the below ones, because you have copy pasted, you can just go at the beginning, press a tab, and it will go into the proper indentation. Similarly, bottom, press tab, it will go into the indentation. And then I can return sum underscore xy. Now see, now x can just give me a minute, x and y. Yeah, fine. Now sum underscore list, if I'm going to write x comma y, see, it is going to return me this. Similarly, I hope that you are able to follow the pace. Okay, guys. So yeah, and even if you are not, then I'm going to do this thing for you guys. So I've copied this particular code and I have pasted this code in the chat. Okay, so it will be a little bit easier for you. You can copy the code from the chat. Okay, now what I'm going to do basically here is that, just see, now we are going to generate two random lists. So star 1003. So what I'm doing here, so I am generating n odd natural numbers. I'm generating n odd natural numbers. So we are generating first like 1000 divided by 2, 500 odd natural numbers. Similarly, we are going to generate sorry, first 500 even natural numbers. Now see, let me check the length of this. Only I can check the length of my B. And now I want to sum up these two lists because these two are lists. So what I can do basically here is that sum underscore list x comma y. Oh, sorry, these are A and B. See? So I have added these two lists together, guys. Okay. So we have performed element-wise addition to this list. See, 1 plus 0, it will be 1. Then the second number here will be 1, 3. It will be 0, 2. So 3 and 2, 5. And so on. So you can clearly see here that the gap here is 4. The gap in the sequence is 4 because every number is having a gap of 2. Every number is having a gap of 2 here. So the addition of these two lists will have a gap of 4 in the succeeding numbers. Okay, guys. So you can see here that how easily we can design functions. Similarly, I can design a function for product multiplication, or design a function for finding out the variance and all those things. Okay, guys. So we can design the function for those purposes. And when you generate such functions for your purposes, then you combine all those functions together and put into a module. Okay, so पहले आप function generate करते हो, फिर आप ढेर सारे functions एक साथ ला करके उसे module में डालते हो, फिर modules जब हम multiple modules एक साथ लाते हो हमारा package बनता है. Okay, so you can create the package by yourself. So like जैसे हमने यहाँ पे sum list लिखा है, हम product list कर सकते हैं. We can find out the variance. You can generate whatever function you are interested in. And then you can call all those 100,000 of functions together and make a small package. And then you can launch that package into the real world. Anyone can use that package. Okay, guys. So this is how these packages are created. This is how these packages are created. So you should know basically if functions create कैसे होती हैं. Why do we design the functions? Okay, so you should know all these things. ऐसा ना हो कि बस किसी ने बोल दिया कि function नाम कोई चीज होता है, आपने पढ़ लिया, काम खत्म हो गया. You should be able to create functions by your own, for your own purposes. And you should be able to combine together all those functions into a small package, into a small module, something like that. Okay, guys. So this is a very important topic. That is, how do we design functions and why do we design function? Anyone have any doubt here till here? Yeah. Guys, anyone? Any doubt? If no one have any doubt, please give a -1. Okay, great. So fine. So great. But I got to know, like no doubts. Great guys. So yeah. Now I'm going to show you few analysis जो आपने अभी तक देखे अपने लाइफ में और आपने किए भी होंगे. So see, yeah, just imagine to make the class a little bit more interactive. I'm going to ask few number from you guys. Okay, so please from the call just say any random number guys. ठीक है, so एक एक करके आप सब एक ही number बोलते जाना. There are total approx 18 to 19 people in the call, so I should get at least total 15 numbers. So please randomly say any number to you, whatever comes to your mind, guys. Anyone, please? Yeah, I'm waiting.
7.
18.
7, 18. Yeah.
N.
10,
29.
29. Next.
12.
31.
12, 31. Yeah. Guys, please.
30.
How much?
30.
30.
30.
Yeah, great. Next.
20.
Can you pardon?
13.
13. Yeah. Next. 2. Next.
20.
How much? 20.
Yes.
Yes. Next.
7.
7. Next.
44.
How much?
44.
Sorry, 44. Great. बस इतने नंबर हमें चाहिए थे. ठीक है. So 1, 2. Yeah, fine. So I think there are equal number in both the lists. So now I'm going to show you something. I'm going to similarly call another package here. Import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. See, I've called this another package here. Now what I'm going to do basically is that I want to see these are the random numbers which I got from you guys. अगर मैं कुछ भी लिखता तो biasness हो सकती थी. So I just asked few random numbers from you guys, and now I have to just see how these two numbers list are basically correlated with each other or not. Yeah, see. So see, like how like the two different lists of numbers are present. Okay, so I plotted x versus y. So there is some mapping basically, like this is one pair, this is another pair, this is another pair, this is another pair, and so on. So there are total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 points in the data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and this is coordinate basically like 10 comma something. So it is okay. So 10 comma 2 it is. Okay, and so on. So can anyone tell me, is there any association between the, like, what type of association can we say? How x and y are related here? Can anyone say? Is there any relation also even here or not? X and y. This is x, this is y. Guys, please speak up. You just have to say yes or no. Joey, you tell. Is there an association?
No, sir, I don't think so.
Okay. So one answer we have got that no. Fine. Arya Prate, can you tell, like, is there an association here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what type of association you can say? Increasing, decreasing, or what? See? No idea?
No,
Okay,
sir.
fine. So let me tell you, this is known as scatter plot, and a scatter plot are basically used for so many different purposes. Scatter plot is used to see the pattern in the data, and when you talk about the pattern, it always gives help us to know the different data sets that we are having. The two different variates are positively correlated or negatively correlated. So we can find out the association here by np.core correlation x and y. This will tell you the correlation between the variables x and y. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. It is saying, okay. So, just a minute. Correlation in NumPy. See how you can, yeah, and number dot correlate. Okay, no, I don't think so. This is the function. Okay, not an issue. Let me try. Yeah. So np dot correlate. No, this is not definitely the function. Np dot okay, xgan np dot lineals dot correlation. Okay, no. So let me check. So guys, see, whenever you are stuck and you are not able to find some function which you know is there, but you are not able to find out, so you can just go to Google and type that particular function. Okay, so core coef is the function. I was not able to recall. So it's the function called core coef. Np dot core coef x comma y. Yeah. So can anyone basically like interpret this answer like output here for me? So let me yeah, fine. Yeah, so Nidhi, can you interpret this matrix for me? The output that we have got. Yeah, hello Nidhi. Nidhi, am I audible to you? Okay, fine. Nidhi, you are not audible actually. Okay, fine. So Lavanya, can you try and tell me like what is this particular values?
Sir, no idea.
Okay, good. Not an issue. Anyone in the call? Can you interpret this thing for me?
Sir, can I try?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Sir, so the values are correlating x with x and y. So in the first line, we are seeing that x is correlated with x and we get 1.
Yeah.
And the second value is x is correlated with y and we get 0.537,
Yep.
which is not a strong correlation.
Good. Yeah, that is the right answer. So these are basically the correlation coefficient value. Okay, between the x and the y. That is how x is correlated with y. Okay, guys. So these are the different type of numerical analysis that you can do using NumPy and the matplotlib. So matplotlib is used for visualization. NumPy is used for performing numerical analysis. All these tasks. Okay, guys. So for the I've just explain this function for you because in the assignment that I will give you tomorrow, it will be purely based upon simple Python. It will not include the questions for Biopython. Okay, so most probably you will have to write down the functions or the codes to solve these type of problems. So you will have to design few functions for a particular task by yourself, and I will most probably give you at least 10 different mathematical terms for which you will have to define the function, and then you will have to compile all these 10 different functions into a small uh, file which I will show you how you can call and use all those functions which you have built. So that will give you idea like how the Python packages are built and used. Okay, guys. So they are the small things that I've showed you. Similarly, if you can find out the mean, so np dot like see simply whenever you need to use any function of a package, You just need to type the alias name np dot, and then it will list down all the different functions. Suppose that I want to find out the mean. Yeah, see, mean is come, and then I can give the x here. Similarly, I can find out the mean of y, and I've got this. I can find out the standard deviation, so SD. Standard deviation is for SPD. Yeah, so you can see this thing that using very simple functions, we can find out everything. Hey guys, extend the call is recording. Yeah, fine. Yeah. Okay. So this is the beauty of NumPy, because अगर ये फंक्शन अगर NumPy नहीं होता, आप क्या करते पहले, आपको इसको प्रॉपर एक लिस्ट क्रिएट करके और फिर ये पूरा फंक्शन क्रिएट करना पड़ता पहले. So like those of you have little bit mathematical understanding, so let me tell you how the particular variance is found out. Okay, so let me give you example here to you guys. So let me know if the tab screen is visible. Pranav, is the tab screen visible? Hello. Lavanya, is the
Yes,
screen
sir.
visible? Yeah, great. Okay. So just see, like suppose that we have an X here and it is containing few numbers. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if I'm saying that I have to find out the variance of this list, variance of this number. So you know, like variance is how found. First, we need to find out the mean, and then you have to find out the deviation of the numbers from the mean. So 1 minus mean, 2 minus mean, 3 minus mean, and then 4 minus mean. And then what we do, we square all these terms. We square all these terms. So it will be 1 minus mean square plus 2 minus mean square, 3 minus mean square plus 4 minus mean square. And whatever the sum is going to be, it will give you the variance when you will divide this by n. When you will divide this by n, it also depends. We have to divide by n or n minus 1. There are different cases. So just like for the sake of easiness, just imagine like we are dividing by n. And then, so this will be your variance, which is represented by sigma square. If we are finding out standard deviation, we have to take out the under root of all this thing. Divide by n. So this will give you a standard deviation. So if अगर हमारे पास numpy नहीं होता तो हम क्या करते? See, I can write the code here for you guys. So for I in x, समझाते हैं, and then yeah, first of all we have to find out the mean. First we had to find out the mean, and how could we find the mean? Simply to find the mean, I would have to go to x. I would have written s equal to 0 and s plus equal to I. So we started the number with 0. Suppose that first number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So हमने 0 से start किया, हम x में गए, ये हमारा x है. So s equal to s plus I. So s कितना है? 0 plus 1. First number is 1. So s is now 1. Then it again entered the second number 2. S equal to s plus 1. So s कितना है? 1 plus 2, 3. So now s is 3. It will again go to the second number, 3 plus 3. Now s is 6. Again go to the fourth number, 4. So 6 plus 4, s is your 10. So when you will go out and then you will print s, it will return you 10. But your task is to find the mean. So mean we know, sum divided by n. So sum is how much? 10 divided by 4, it will give you 2.5. And then what you will do? Then you will go to this particular list and then find d, that is I minus x, mean, square these terms, s equal to 0 and s equal to s plus d. Okay. So whatever number is going to be sum, you will divide it by n and take it under root. So it will give you standard deviation. So ये जो इतना काम हमें करना पड़ता, इतनी मेहनत, ये आपकी इतनी सारी मेहनत numpy ने एक लाइन कोड में कर दिया. Okay guys, so that's why numpy is so helpful and useful. Similarly, I'm just teaching all these things to you guys so that you will appreciate the Biopython. Similarly, all the different textual, like the DNA bases that you will have, you will be writing very small, like very big line of code. If you do not have like packages like Biopython or NumPy or Matplotlib or something like that, all these things can be done without the help of packages. Okay? Without the help of package, you can do all these things, but it will be very complex. It will take a lot of time and all these things. So that's why we are trying to learn these packages, and you have to explore these packages just. But Biopython is nothing but simply a small package. And if you really want to like explore these things, you need to understand first Python, which I think like now I have motivated you that much that you have a solid, strong reason that why do we need to understand packages. Okay, by giving the example of your simple standard deviation and finding out using the NumPy package. Do you guys agree or not? So Pranav, do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay, guys. So this is why I had to introduce you to the world of NumPy and Matplotlib. Okay, guys. So if any of you have any doubt or anything, you can ask me. Otherwise, I can go ahead.
No doubt, sir.
Chalo, great, awesome. Great. So is this screen visible? Oh, sorry, by mistake, tab screen is only visible to you guys. Resume playing. Let me know when the laptop collab screen is visible to you guys. Is the screen visible now? Tab screen?
Yes, sir.
Great. Now, so I have covered all this thing to you guys. So this is very simple. Now, okay, so fine. So now we are going to start with the very basic things, that is proper biology. So now from now onwards, we will be doing the complete molecular biology. Okay, so now see, very simple. So I am going to write a very small string of DNA. So for the first 1 hour of time now, like it's 5:47. So till 6:30, I'll be doing very simple Python. And then by 6:30, we'll do all these things with Biopython, and you will appreciate the change in the time. How much easily it is done with the Biopython, and simple Python, how much more time it will take. Okay. So see, like simply, I'm going to write a small string of DNA. Great. Yeah. So I'm going to rename it at XC. You can copy paste this particular sequence into your console. Like I have pasted this code here in the chat. You can copy paste this, please. Fine. Yeah. Now see, we have seek. But if somebody is going to write, now see, it is going to have it will throw you error, and the error will be UL while scanning string literal, because we are writing this in multiple lines. So whenever you are going to write in multiple lines, you need to always give it into a triple inverted comma. Okay, now it will not throw me an error. See, I have written a seek. Great. And then this is like new line character. So it is also there in the this particular. So because अभी हमारे ये small है, so you need to know all these things, because जब आपको proper faster file आती है, तो यू शुड नो कि लाइक वहां से क्या क्या चीजें रिमूव करनी होगी, क्या क्या चीजें इनकॉर्पोरेट यूज करनी होगी, ठीक है। अभी आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि आपके सीक्वेंस में एक न्यू लाइन कैरेक्टर ऑलवेज इनकॉर्पोरेट होता है जब भी आप लाइन चेंज करते हो, इज नोन एज न्यू लाइन कैरेक्टर /n। ओके, सो या अभी हमें जरूरत नहीं है, बट तो ऑब्वियसली सिंपल लिख देते हैं एक लाइन में ही। नाउ so molecular biology we know starts with the basically your very simple replication. It starts with the replication. So so let me ask someone in the call. So Ikra, can you tell me, if I have to replicate this particular sequence, what do I need to do? Yeah, Ikra.
Sir, I have no idea.
अच्छा, replication क्या होता है? Ikra, are you there? Hello. Ikra, am I audible?
Hello, hello.
Yeah. So Ikra, just tell me, like, what is replication? What do you understand by replication?
To make a copy of something.
To make a copy of something, DNA. अगर हम DNA की बात कर रहे हैं molecular biology में, right?
Yeah, sir.
Good. So copy का मतलब क्या है कि ये जैसा है डिट्टो सेम बन जाएगा?
Yes, sir. Exact copy.
Yes. So हम क्या कर सकते हैं? seek_2 और इधर लिख सकते हैं seek_rep seek.copy. Oh, sorry. So it gave me an error. So it is saying that you can't generate a copy here. Okay, fine. Basically, like numpy functions, this works. So it is a string here, not an issue. So if I have to generate a new copy, what I can do? seek_rep equal to seek. So now we have two sequences. Simple. So this will be the same. So seek_rep. Let me check. Yeah. So is this much clear to you guys? Because in the replication, there is no change going to happen. Am I right or not? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good. And the sequence is still the same. Okay, guys. Now suppose that I want to find the reverse. I want to reverse the sequence. I want to reverse this sequence. So can anyone tell me how can I reverse the sequence? So what is the reverse sequence will look like? Yeah. Joy, can you tell? So what is the reverse sequence?
सर लाइक इन केस ऑफ नंबर्स हमने 0 से स्टार्ट किया था, तो फिर हमें अगर पीछे से चालू करना था तो वी रोट -1.
So यहाँ पे क्या लिखे बताइए?
I have no idea if we are using variables, what should we write?
Not an issue, very simple. Like जो हमने कल किया, जो आपको समझ में आ रहा है वो बोलिए आप, simple. So seek, am I right?
Yes.
Colon,
-1.
colon and -1.
Yeah.
So see, it has reversed the sequence. ATGC, ATGC. Am I right or not? So it has just reversed the sequence. It has just reversed the sequence. Clear to everyone or not, guys? Anyone any doubt till here? Hello.
No, sir.
No doubt, sir.
Good. Okay, so we have reversed the sequence. Now we are going to have generate a new challenge here. Complementary of a sequence. Complementary of a sequence. Now, Nisar, you tell me. जो ATGC कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री होते हैं वो क्या होता है बताओ प्लीज। ए का कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री क्या होता है? निसार, आर यू देयर? Hello, Nisar, are you there in the call? I guess he's not there. Fine. Disha, hello, hi Disha. Disha, can you tell me what
Yes,
will be the complementary of ATGC? So A का complementary क्या है?
T,
T का,
A,
G का
C,
और C का.
G.
Good. So when I'm saying that I have to find the complementary of a sequence, I need to replace A by T, T by A, G by C, C by G. Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
Good. So this is my task now. Yeah, see. So this is my now my task. Okay, that is, this is my sequence, and I have to find out the complementary of this sequence. I have to find out the complementary of this sequence right now. So how can I do this thing? Okay, fine. ये answer मुझे बताएगा, like Kalash will tell me this answer. So Kalash, can you tell me how can I do that? I have told you already what is the meaning of complementary. Now you have to tell me how can I find the complementary of this sequence. Please go ahead.
As in, we have to assign the value of t as its complementary base,
Good.
जो कि हमने already किया है,
हाँ जी.
और उसके बाद उसको execution का command देना होगा, जो कि मुझे नहीं पता.
Just try. I am here to help you. Okay. So आप बस एक अच्छा fine. So let me tell you. So but you have to tell me. Okay. So you are going to write this code for me. So this is known as pseudocode. This is known as pseudocode that I am trying to teach you right now. So pseudocode is something where you are just going to write the strategy to solve a problem. You are just going to write the strategy to solve a problem in the programming manner. This is not going to the exact code which will work, but it's just the code strategy in which you can design the problem or the code. Okay. So yeah. So you tell me, Kalash, सबसे पहले हमें क्या करना चाहिए?
So हमें I think so we should write कि if t or if I in DNA is equal to t, then print or yeah, we can say print c, something like that.
ठीक है. तो सबसे पहले हम क्या कर रहे हैं? आपने बोला for I in seek. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
तो सबसे पहले हमें इस सीक्वेंस के अंदर जाना पड़ेगा. Am I right?
Yeah.
And then I'm checking, because then you check if I is t. So you are doing two things here. So first I'm going, then you are checking, and then you are executing also, replacing.
Yes,
Then
sir.
you are replacing, right? So there are three tasks. So task one is what? Entering the sequence. Task two was what? Checking. And task three is what? Replacing.
Replace it.
Like if we are going to do these three tasks, then a problem will be solved. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So let us see. So now you are going to share your screen, and I will write the code for you. So you just share your screen, please. You can share your screen. Yeah, I have allowed you the permission.
Okay, sir, I'm sharing my screen.
Good. Yeah. Go to the Colab file. Great. So see. So कहाँ पे थे हम? Yeah. वो sequence का है जो हमने लिखा था. Like type seek first. I want to see what is seek. Yeah. Execute. No. Like just print seek. You have already assigned a variable named as seek, na? हाँ तो just print it, execute it.
Execute it as in, okay.
Yeah. I just want to see for seek. Yeah, great.
This
So now
includes the new line वाला.
तो उसको आप बैक स्लैश में डाल दो पहले. उसको आप सिंगल लाइन में कर दो पहले पूरे सीक्वेंस को.
Okay.
जहाँ पे
Let me assign the new sequence, ना sir?
नहीं. नो. आपने जहाँ पे सीक डिफाइन किया वहां पे जाओ एक बार.
अच्छा ऊपर है.
और जो ऊपर लिखा या ग्रेट, उसको फर्स्ट लाइन में डाल दो. या ग्रेट. उसे एग्जीक्यूट कर दो. एग्जीक्यूट मींस शिफ्ट प्लस एंटर. Great. execute for you, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, great. और नीचे आ जाओ सबसे, यहाँ पे थे आप. Great. अब आप देखो सबसे पहले हमने क्या लिखा है. या सबसे पहले हमने क्या लिखा है, that is I have to enter this sequence, right? So इसमें enter होने के लिए हम क्या करते हैं, for I in seek, am I right?
Yeah.
So just write that. You just enter to this particular sequence for I in seek colon, and then come to the next line, enter. Now you just first try to check what is I. So just type print I.
Okay.
So that is to check, like I'm writing this, but print I में हम पहले inverted comma देते हैं, like parenthesis
अच्छा.
देते हैं, if you remember.
यहाँ पे.
हाँ जी, I को parenthesis में देते हो ना? Parenthesis not inverted comma. Parenthesis bracket, small bracket. Yeah, small bracket.
Yes, yeah.
And वहाँ पे space नहीं होना चाहिए print के बाद, space नहीं होना चाहिए. Yes, enter. Execute. See, so we are able to access each of the element, right? Now, you go to this particular code only, like come to the code. Yeah, good. Go to the second line, जहाँ पे हम थे अभी, print I हटा दो. Good. Now just check if
Okay.
if I equal to
The
equal to my, yeah, great, A. Then what should we do? We should replace it by T. Am I right?
yes.
Good. And इसके पहले beginning में चले जाओ, तुम starting में जाओ, like एकदम beginning में जाओ code के for के ऊपर, for के पास.
अच्छा, okay, for के पास.
हाँ, जाओ. Press enter, like come to the next line, enter. Yeah, go to the beginning, top, go to the top, and type here comp underscore seek, comp underscore seek, comp comp.
Okay, comp
Yes, underscore seek equal to seek, seq.
is equal to seek.
No, comp underscore seek equal to just inverted comma. Good. So अभी हमने क्या किया, बेसिकली हमने एक empty string generate किया, empty string. Okay, and now अब हमने क्या किया, हम चले गए sequence के अंदर. First character is I. If I is A, then come to here. If I equal to A, put a colon because that is the indentation. Colon. Come to the next line, enter. Then if I is A, what I'll do, I will add a T into comp underscore A. Just write comp underscore seek, seek CQ.
Sorry, sir.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Plus equal to
equal
to I, not I, T in inverted comma. T capital. Yeah, good. Come to the next line and go one back because if के नीचे आना है. Yeah, good. Type here elif because we have to check this for multiple times, right? And next code क्या जाएगा? If I equal to what?
If I equal to
T.
G or anything.
Yes, you can type anything, whatever comes to mind. Just capital. Oh ho, अब execute किया. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Here
Type.
I will type G.
And then go to the next line.
Underscore. I mean colon.
Colon. Yep. And next line. And ये लिख दो जो आपने ऊपर लिखा है, comp underscore seek plus equal to C.
See.
गुड. अब यही चीज दो बाकी के लिए रिपीट कर दो फटाफट, एक पीछे जाके. यस. No, else will also come into the below if only. Yeah.
Okay. K is equal to A.
Execute it now. Good. Now just type comp underscore seek.
G आ रहा है सर.
नहीं
अच्छा.
अभी आपने लिखा ही नहीं है. प्रिंट तो
Okay,
करो
okay.
नेक्स्ट लाइन में आके, नेक्स्ट लाइन में प्रिंट करो. नहीं नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट कोड में लिखो. ओहो यस,
यहीं पे ना. Next
जहाँ
line.
पे न्यू, अरे नहीं बाबा, जहाँ पे न्यू सेल है, जहाँ पे जी लिखा है उसमें आओ.
Okay.
एंड यहाँ पे लिखो comp underscore seek.
Should I remove this G? Yes.
Definitely you will have to remove
Yeah.
comp underscore seek.
Underscore C.
And now seek,
Sorry. Seek.
execute it.
Okay, we have the
And
sequence.
in the next line, just type seek to compare. In the next line, seek. Now see. So have we been able to like find the reverse complement, like complementary sequence or not?
Yes, sir.
Good. So this is how you can find out the complementary sequence of a given DNA base pair. Okay. So now I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Thanks. या फाइन. सो अब आप देखो, लाइक मैं इसको क्या करूंगा फटाफट. ठीक है. अब आपने जो कोड लिखा है ना अभी कलश, आप उसको कॉपी पेस्ट चैट में करो एक बार प्लीज. जस्ट कॉपी पेस्ट दैट कोड इन द चैट.
Okay, sir. So all of the code from.
नो नो, जस्ट ऊपर वाला, जस्ट ऊपर वाला जो हमने पूरा फॉर आई इन सीक वगैरह जो चेक किया था.
Okay, okay. I've done
Good.
it.
Thanks. So yeah. So yeah, see now what I'm going to do basically here is that, so yeah, so I will just simply put all these things into a function. So def complementary underscore seek, and here I will type seek. See, very simple, like just आपको tab press करना है and it will be done. Okay, and then what I'll do at the end, I will just type return comp underscore seek. So I've done nothing but simply, oh sorry, so complementary. Now see what I can do basically is there complementary underscore sorry seek and seek. Oh, now it is giving me error because not an issue. Now see, and oh sorry, yeah. Similarly, if I'm going to write here seek, so now I know that definitely it's the complementary of my sequence. Okay, now what I can do basically here is that you can see one thing here, which I'm going to do here now, NCBI. I'm just writing down the name of a gene here. And then I'm going to faster sequence here. You will go here. I'll just copy paste this sequence here. And then I need like this is a multi-line character. I need to go to the bottom. And then I need to go to the top and DNA. Now, what I can do here, I can just type here DNA into a function and see, I'm able to get my complementary sequence. See guys, So at the end, like we are starting with CCT. So it was GGA. So CCT. Am I right or not?
So did
Hello?
we just create a function complementary sequence, or it was already there that we just used?
नहीं नहीं, ये हमने क्रिएट किया नहीं यहाँ पे, हमने कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री
Okay,
सीक्वेंस फंक्शन क्रिएट किया. आप भी कीजिए फटाफट. I am posting this into a chat. Just copy paste this code into your code book. Okay. So just try to focus. हमने क्या किया है? हमने कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री सी का फंक्शन क्रिएट किया पहले. ओके, हमने कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री सी का फंक्शन क्रिएट किया जहां पे हम यूजर से सीक्वेंस मांग रहे हैं. यूजर पर सीक्वेंस डालेगा, फिर हम उसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री सीक्वेंस फाइंड आउट कर रहे हैं. कैसे? हमने पहले एक empty string generate किया, then we are entering to the sequence which have been entered by the user, and we are checking if that particular base is equal to A, then I need to replace this A with a T and add it to my empty string. So it is replaced by T. Else if, because there are multiple if condition will be applied here, so we'll write here if else. It is if else elif. Okay, so excuse me guys, sorry. So we have written here elif. If I is equal to G, then it will replace with the C. And I'm writing a plus equal to because जो पीछे लिखा हुआ है उसमें ये हमें ऐड करना है only. And it can be it had to be added multiple times. Then if I is equal to C, it will be replaced by G. And if other than C, I can also write here elif, or I can write here elif and comp underscore seek. Oh, sorry. For elif, I will have to give the condition. And then after completing the sequence, I will have to return that what I want to return. So I want to return what? Comp underscore seek. That's the complementary sequence. So I have built this particular function, and then when I will type this, I will be able to get the complementary sequence of my given sequence of DNA. Is this much clear to all of you guys? If anyone have any doubt, please ask it right now. Yeah. Anyone in the group have any doubt or not able to follow up till here? Yeah.
So
guys,
I state the same code on my desktop, but when I'm running it, I'm not getting any output.
please share your screen. Are you sharing, Jui? Yeah. So yeah, execute this def complementary seek. Yeah. Then हो गया एक बार एग्जीक्यूट करना होता है. अब उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करो आप नेक्स्ट लाइन में आकर के कहीं पे. Do your screen is not visible?
Yeah, sir. Actually, I wanted to unmute myself. I couldn't. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, sir. Could you repeat?
Yeah, अब से एग्जीक्यूट करो एक बार. लिखो कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री अंडरस्कोर सीक. या आ गया एंटर कर दो, आ जाएगा पूरा. S capital I guess. बाबा इसमें आर्गुमेंट तो दोगे आप पहले. It's a function, so you need to give the argument as well in the bracket. So go at the last, but the end, give a bracket. and then type the seek, जो आपको जिसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री फाइंड आउट करना है, seek. Type SEQ.
आ गया सर.
दिख नहीं रहा है. Oh, this is a little bit slow. Yeah, आ गया ना?
हाँ
So आप बेसिकली जब फंक्शन क्रिएट करते हो तो फंक्शन का आर्गुमेंट तो दोगे.
हाँ
C
सर.
का आर्गुमेंट था. Got it?
ओके ओके ओके.
Good, यार. Yeah. Other than this, anyone in the call have any doubt? हर्ष आपका हो गया? हर्ष, are you there? I guess Harsh is not. I'm not audible to Harsh. Sally, आपका हो गया? Hello, Sally, am I audible? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. So, is it clear to you कि हम कैसे कर रहे हैं?
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
No doubt, sir.
Great. Okay, fine. So let me proceed further. Now we are going to create another function. So, yeah. So great. Now we are going to create a function reverse complementary. So now what I'm going to do here, see. Now I'm going to create a reverse complementary. So reverse complementary हम क्या करेंगे पहले? So हमारे पास जो seek है, जैसे ये seek है हमारा, तो reverse करने के लिए पहले हमने क्या किया? -1. एंड अगर हम इसे कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री फाइंड आउट करना है तो हम ये टाइप कर देंगे कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री. इट विल बी डन. Yeah, it is done. But I'm going to write it as a function now. So def rev underscore com seek. आप इसे तो सीक्वेंस ही दोगे. Then first task we will to reverse the sequence. So rev underscore seek, and it will be what? Seek colon -1. And then simply you will call the function which you have built upon. So जो आप फंक्शन एक बार क्रिएट कर लेते हो, इन फंक्शंस को आप अगले फंक्शन के अंदर यूज कर सकते हो गाइस. ओके, सो दिस इज द ब्यूटी ऑफ क्रिएटिंग फंक्शंस. So now I type here rev underscore seek and reverse complementary. Okay, and I will return now let us see rev underscore com and seek. So let us give here seek. Oh, it's giving me error, not an issue. Now see, similarly, if I'm going to type DNA here, then see. Wonderful. So see, it was A. So हमने पहले A को reverse किया first position, and then A के complementary का होता है T. See. Then G पहले गया, G complementary क्या होता है? C का G, and so on. So I know my function is working correctly. Okay, so this is how you can create multiple functions. This is how you can create multiple functions to find the complementary sequence, to find the reverse complementary of the sequence, and all these tasks. Anyone, any doubt till here?
No, sir.
Good. So, Aisha, did you understand? Fine. Arya Randeep, like, are you able to follow up till here?
Yes, sir.
Good, yaar. Okay, chalo, great. So this is how you can create the functions for finding out the complementary sequence, for finding out the reverse complementary sequence, and all this stuff. Now we are going to create one more function here. Now I'll create one more function here, and that is basically to find the codons. To find the codons. Okay, guys. So that is going to be very important now. Fine. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to create one more function which will help you to find the codons. Okay. So before going to the codon, so let me ask here someone. So I'm going to ask someone whose name starts with D. Disha. So Disha Gupta, are you there? Hello. Hi,
Yes,
Disha.
sir.
Good. So now you first tell me what is the meaning of a codon? बताओ. Hello. Disha, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
हाँ जी बताइए. So what do you understand by codon?
Sequence of 3 nucleotides or
Good. So तीन के chunks. Am I right?
yeah.
तीन के chunks. It means अगर हम इस DNA का codon निकाले तो क्या बनेगा? GGA, TGT, CTG, and so on. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Good. But इससे पहले now I'm going to explain you a very important concept. Let me know when the tab screen is visible to you guys. Is the tab screen visible now? Whiteboard screen?
Yes, sir.
गुड यार. सो अब आप ध्यान से देखना जरा सा, ठीक है. तो सपोज दैट ये हमारे पास एक सीक्वेंस है, या हमारे पास एक सीक्वेंस है. सो या सो व्हेन वी विल फाइंड द लाइक द क्या फाइंड करना है हमें? कोडोन्स. सो पॉसिबिलिटी 1. सो P1 इज पॉसिबिलिटी 1. व्हाट? ATG, GTT, ATC. सो बोल दें यहाँ पे GAT है. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now my second possibility will be what? P2. So TCG, TTA, then TCG, and AT will not be able to form a codon. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Do you agree? Guys, do you agree or not with me?
We agree, sir.
Good. Then there is third possibility, P3, where it will start from here, like CGT, TAT, CGA, and T will not be able to form a codon. Right? Good. So these are the three different frames. These are the three different frames which are possible to form. Similarly, we can also reverse this particular sequence. We can reverse this particular sequence, and it will then be reversed. Sequence will be your TAG, CTA, TTG, CTA. So, and then again there will be three different frames for this reverse one. Am I right? Yeah. The fourth one, which is basically your this GTT, it will be similar to the first one, बस हमने एक कोडोन मिस कर दिया है. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay. So there are total 6 different frames possible for a given small stretch of DNA, and this topic we covered in the study class also, when I showed you how the given string of DNA or the gene is used to form the protein. So what we did, we took the DNA string, we took the gene, we gave it to the XPASI translate, and उसने total 6 frame बना के दी थी, if you remember guys. एंड देन हमने उससे एक ORF लिया था, डिफरेंट ORF, हमने उससे प्रोटीन बनाने की कोशिश की थी. Am I right or not? If you remember.
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay. So this is how the biology works. Now I am going to write the code for this thing. Now I am going to write the code for this particular thing. So is the screen visible now? The collab?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, great. So just like see what was our seek? See. Now I am going to find the codons of all of this particular sequence file. So what I'll do, simple, I will find I in range 0, len of seek -2, 3. And then I can do basically what? Yeah. So seek I will explain you what I've done here. So, and यहाँ पे हमारा seek है. Now see. So सबसे पहले क्या है? TGC. So TGC. Then it will be your GTA, and so on. Am I right? But now let us see one thing here. So how did I write this thing? Very simple. For that thing, first I will show you this. What I've done here. See. So I have generated this particular 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. Because we know the three different bases is going to form a chunk of a codon. Three different bases will form a codon. Okay. So now my interest is I will fetch from the initial position to that position plus 3. And we know that the last position is not involved. So if suppose that 0, my number is starting with 0. So 0, 0 plus 3. That is 3. So 0 to 3. It means I will fetch 0, 1, 2 position. Now see 0, 1, 2. TGC I fetched. And then my next number is 3 because I am using here comma 3. So then my next number will be 3. So I will fetch what? 3 is to 3 plus 3, that is 6. So 3, 4, and 5 because 6 will not be used. So 3, 4, 5. So GTA, it will be fetched. Okay. Then my next number will be 6. So 6, 9, 6, 7, 8 will be fetched, and so on. But in the last, because I am writing length of seek. So if I'm writing length of seek, then suppose like एक से अब इसे हटा देते हैं एक बार. So just imagine. और हम इसे देखते हैं हमारा कितना आ रहा है length. Now see. So length is 30. एक सेकंड. तो ये प्रॉब्लम थी. इसमें भी रहने देते हैं. ठीक है. या फाइन. सो व्हाई हैव रिटन -2 हियर? बिकॉज जब आप लेंथ आगे बढ़ाते जाओगे, एक सेकंड, अगर मैं ये हटा दूं, yeah, now it will cause a problem. Yeah, definitely. Fine. So you need to type here 3 as well here. Okay, fine guys. Yeah. So अगर आप भी -2 नहीं लिखो तो प्रॉब्लम क्या होगा? जब आपका ये एकदम एंड पे जाएगा, so whatever is the last sequence, यहाँ पे किस्मत अच्छी थी, 3 by divisible by end 3 था. Okay. So like suppose that the length was 10. Length was 10. So I am skipping every third character. So 0, 3, 6, 9. So 0, 3, 6, 9 it will go. Okay. But so when I is 9, so 9 colon 9 plus 3. 9 plus 3 is how? 12. So 9, 10, 11. But the string only ends with 10. So it will give you an error. Okay, guys. So to resolve from that error, so what we do basically is the minus 2. Minus 2 means if the length is what? 10. So 10 minus 2, 8. So it will go till 0 to 8. But 8 will not be included. 0 to 7. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So till 7, the first is what? 0, 3, 6, 9. Okay, so 0, 3, 6, 9. But 9 is not there. So 0, 3, 6. Okay, so 6 plus 3, 9. So 10 will be covered. So to protect us from that error, we have to type here whatever number you are going to create a gap. You just type here -1 of that number and press here -2, minus n minus 1. That will solve protect you from error. Okay, so this is the reason to give a -2 here. I suppose that now, yeah. So this is giving me the codons. Now suppose that if I am writing here 1, now it will start from 1. So it will skip the position number 0. Now see DCD.
So what did you said in the end? Key 10 will be covered. Could you repeat that part?
Okay, fine. So I'm saying that अगर मान लो आपकी जो लेंथ ऑफ डीएनए 10 है, ओके, सो अगर आपकी लेंथ ऑफ डीएनए 10 है तो यहाँ पे लेंथ ऑफ सी कितना होगा? 10. एम आई राइट?
Yes, sir.
सो 10 minus 2 कितना होगा?
8.
8. हम जो नंबर जनरेट करेंगे सो 0 से लेके 8 के बीच में, एम आई राइट? एट अ गैप ऑफ 3.
Yes, sir.
But will 8 be involved or not?
So if we are assigning the values from 0, then 8 will be involved.
8 will not be involved, if you remember, because in Python, in the range function, outer like last number is not involved because numbering starts from 0.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so it will go from where? 0 to 7
7, yes.
at a gap of 3. So what are the three numbers? 0, 3, and 6. Am I right?
Okay, yes, sir.
Good. So when it is the last 6, 6 colon 6 plus 3, how much? 9. It is inside the limit.
Yes, sir.
गुड. अब एक काम करते हैं, अब एक बार -2 हटा देते हैं. हमने -2 नहीं रखा है मान लो कोड में. अब क्या होगा देखो, लेंथ ऑफ सीक्वेंस कितना है? 10, राइट? सो इट विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 0, गो टिल 10, but 10 will not be covered. So it will be what? 0, 3, 6, 9. Am I right? So जब ये 9 होगा, so 9 colon 9 plus 3 कितना आएगा? 12.
Yes.
बट क्या आपके डीएनए में 12 कैरेक्टर्स हैं?
नहीं.
It will throw you what? Error. Good. So to protect us from that error, जब भी आप एक पर्टिकुलर गैप पे नंबर जनरेट कर रहे होते हो तो यहाँ पे आप माइनस साइन गैप -1 देते हो. सो गैप इज व्हाट? 3 - 1. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah. So that is basically the fundamental rule कि हमने वहां पे -2 क्यों किया है. अगर हमें केमर्स फाइंड आउट करने हो के लेंथ के तो हम यहाँ पे -k - 1 करेंगे. Got it?
Yes, sir. Got it.
So and yes, so now यहाँ पे जो मैंने आपको सिखाया था कि लाइक फ्रेम, तो 0 लिखेंगे तो फ्रेम 0, 1 लिखेंगे फ्रेम 1, 2 लिखेंगे तो फ्रेम 2 आएगा हमारा. Got it? So I can design my function where this will be given as a frame number. Am I right? That is, I can play with this particular argument to get the frame ID. So def frame codons and frame ID and also it will give here the C Guys, just wait a minute, okay? I need to take a call. Just wait a minute. Hello. Hey, hi, Anjali. Hi. I'm good. Anjali, can I call you back in an hour because I'm in a meeting right now. Okay. Sure. मैं आपको ना आधे घंटे में कॉल बैक करता हूँ, ठीक है? Thank you so much. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah. So yeah, so frame ID and seek I need to pass here. And then yeah, so for I in range this. Oh, sorry. And then what I'll do, I need to get the codons here. So codon equal to empty codon. And what I'll do, I will add this codon. And here I need to give the frame ID. Kind of seek -2 -3. And then I will here return codon. So see now, see what I'm going to do. Frame underscore codons, frame underscore ID. So 0 and C. So just see what I'm going to get. Oh, it is giving me error. Oh, sorry. So what I'm doing here, I'm adding, but I do not need to, I don't have to add here. So sorry, yeah, codons. Yeah. Codons dot append. Codons. Okay. Codon. Oh. Great. See, now if I'm going to write here 1, see, 2, I'm able to get. And then if you want to get all the 6 frames, okay, now see like what the beauty. If I want to get all the different frames of this, I will show you how you can get all the 6 frames of this particular sequence. Okay, but have little bit patience. Okay, so कैसे करने वाले हैं? Just see here. Okay, so now I will write here def all possible frames. Here C. So okay, now इसलिए थोड़ा कॉम्प्लेक्स है, इसको अभी रहने देते हैं एग्जाम, थोड़ा कॉम्प्लेक्स हो जाएगा आपके लिए भी, बट या so frame underscore codon just to check if my code is working fine or not. Now I am give here some another output DNA. I am not given here the, it will say missing one required positional argument, but because I am not given the frame ID, so 0. Oh, it will again give me an error. See guys, so it means my code is working fine. Now see here that it is incorporating this particular backslash character as well. Okay, so there are ways to remove this backslash character. इसीलिए क्या होता है कि जब भी आप कोड लिखते हो तो आपको अपने कोड को ऐसे इनकॉर्पोरेट करना होता है कि सारे बैकस्लैश कैरेक्टर कोड में ना हो. ओके, सो देयर आर वेज टू so हमें क्या होगा जब आपको सीक्वेंस आएगा, you should always write your code in a manner that keeping in mind कि आपके जो सीक्वेंस है उसमें बैकस्लैश एंड कैरेक्टर होगा. तो अभी हम इस कोड में थोड़ा ऑप्टिमाइज करेंगे एंड इट विल बी रिमूव्ड. It will be removed from here, but for that let me show you here how. DNA dot stripe I will tell you what I've done here. Okay? Just wait for a minute. If it is going to work, then only I will tell you. So tell me, are you able to find any backslash character or not, guys? Please tell me. Hello.
No, so there's no backslash.
Good. So let me tell you what I've done basically here is that I've just replaced the backslash character with the non-white space character. Okay, so now I'm going to incorporate it as here as well, but it will go with the C and here C. Okay, so these are the best practice और ये चीजें आपको डिबग करके आती हैं. आप पहले कोड लिखोगे, कुछ एरर आएगा, फिर आप उस एरर को रिजॉल्व करोगे, फिर आप कोड लिखोगे, फिर एरर आएगा, फिर आप उस एरर को रिजॉल्व करोगे. So this is a iterative process. It goes on. Now see. So this is frame 0, this is frame 1, this will be frame 2. And if I want to get all the different frames, so there are how many different frames? 0, 1, 2. So for I in range T, if I write print I, and I can write here frame, so yeah, so I need to type here I, and DNA will remain the same. Frame dot append. Now see. Now if I'll write the length of frame, it will return me 3. See what I've done? Just try to understand कि मैंने क्या किया है. Can anyone here in the call tell me हमने क्या किया है यहाँ पे? Anyone? Guys, please pick up. Either it will be a wrong answer or right answer, doesn't matter. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
हाँ जी, आप बताइए हमने क्या किया इस कोड में यहाँ पे? No idea? See, let me explain.
So we
आप बताओ please.
frames. That's
Can you pardon?
we extracted the frames as an ORF region or something like that.
So let me tell you हमने क्या किया है. हमने पहले एक फंक्शन क्रिएट किया जिसमें हम दो चीजें दे रहे हैं, एक फ्रेम आईडी, कौन सा फ्रेम आप लेना चाहते हो, और अपना सीक्वेंस. देन वी नो कि लाइक हमारा जो डीएनए है उसकी के हमें तीनों फ्रेम चाहिए. जो हमारा एकदम फर्स्ट स्ट्रैंड है उसकी हमें तीनों कॉपी चाहिए. तो हमने क्या किया, एंड वी नो टोटल 3 फ्रेम आएंगे. सो 0, 1, 2. So the number will start from 0, 1 and 2. So I just type here for I in range 3, which will return in 0, 1 and 2. And the DNA will remain the
Yes,
same.
sir. So how do we know कि 3 frame आएंगे?
ये तो मैंने पूरा सिखाया था ना आपको पहले से ही.
ना, अच्छा वो कल वाला. ओके ओके फाइन.
कल वाले ने अभी मैंने प्रॉपर आपको कोड लिख के बताया था ना डिटेल में, आप प्रॉपर टैब पे कि पोजीशन नंबर 0 to 3, then 4 to 6 and so on. Then second possibility is that 1 to 4, 5 to 8 and so on.
Yes,
Third
sir, yes.
possibility will be
Okay, yeah.
2 to 5 and so on. Okay, so like that. Okay. So we have appended all these 3 different frames into a empty list. So if you want to see your frame, see this is frame 1, 0, and frame 0, 0. मतलब कि जो फर्स्ट फ्रेम है उसका पहला कोडोन आपका GGA है. Let me take the second. No, sorry, 0. Yeah, so फर्स्ट फ्रेम का फर्स्ट कोडोन आपका GGA है, सेकंड फ्रेम का फर्स्ट आपका GAT है, एंड सेकंड फ्रेम का फर्स्ट A से स्टार्ट होगा, ATG है. सो आपका जो ORF होगा यहाँ पे स्टार्ट होगा वो ATG से होगा, बिकॉज यू नो मिथियोनिन से स्टार्ट होता है, AUG स्टार्ट कोडोन. सो थर्ड फ्रेम हैज द पोटेंशियल टू बिल्ड द ORF. ओके, द फर्स्ट टू विल नॉट लीड टू द ORF फॉर्मेशन. सो दिस इज हाउ, एंड इट डिपेंड्स, लाइक अभी यहाँ से स्टार्ट हो सकता है, आगे जाके देखना पड़ता है क्या कैसे नहीं है. ठीक है, these things we will see in the coming classes. So guys, tell me, are you able to understand कि लाइक चीजें कैसे बनती है, और ये सारे टास्क जो आपने बायो में पढ़े हैं आज तक, उसे कोडिंग कैसे थ्रू करते हैं हम सॉल्व. Yeah. Hello guys, am I audible? Are you there with me or not?
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Great. So fine. Arya Parate, are you there? Hello Arya, are you there? I guess I'm not audible to her. Pranav, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So, okay. So tell me, like, are you able to now relate these things with whatever you have studied already in your previous classes?
Yes, sir.
Good, yeah. Khushi, are you able to follow up?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, good, yeah. Okay. Or I will share the code definitely with you guys so that you could follow up all these things. Now, what I'm going to do is that now finally we are going to start with the BioPython, because BioPython मैंने अभी तक इसलिए start नहीं किया because I wanted to tell you guys कि BioPython से जो आप कोड्स करके ये सारी चीजें फाइंड आउट करोगे, उनके पीछे की बायोलॉजी क्या चल रही होती है, कोडिंग क्या रियल में चलती है। तो जो कोड हमने इतने लंबे लंबे लिखे हैं, आप देखोगे बायोपाइथन ने ऐसे एक ही लाइन में सॉल्व करेगा। सो लेट मी कम टू द बायोपाइथन पोर्शन। See, yeah. So to start working with the BioPython, first of all, you need to go to your terminal and you need to write here exclamatory sign pip3 install BioPython. Yeah. So you can do this thing. Now it will install the BioPython for you guys. We are working on Colab, that's why it will install very simply. Local में जल्दी नहीं होगा, ठीक है। ये सब मैं पढ़ा चुका हूँ आपको। गुड। नहीं, हमने पढ़ा दिया आपको, यहाँ से हमें कवर करना है, ठीक है। सो या फाइन। See guys, so after importing the BioPython, first of all you need to do basically here is that you need to type here from bio dot, okay, because as I told you, bio is again a package. Okay, so bio dot, and you see so many different functions. Blast is there, you know already what is blast. Sorry, bio dot. Now see FE is Fmetric, so ये proper microarray techniques आता है. Align is alignment, this will cover in the coming class. Align IO is basically to read the file input output. Alphabet we will see in the coming classes. Blast you already know, like to perform the alignment. And then caps, caps I guess is a software, like is a package, or like it's a software I guess, I don't know much. Cluster to perform the clustering. Codon align, C pairwise is alignment technique. Emboss, it is something I'm not able to recall right now. Xpasi, you saw yesterday, I give you the example of Xpasi. So you can clearly see that Xpasi is already inbuilt with the BioPython. Entrace is again a database file. GenBank is a database. Geo is microarray database, gene expression omnibus. Graphics, HMM is hidden Markov model. KEG is Kyoto Encyclopedia Genome and Genomics. KNN is basically K neighborhood, K nearest neighborhood machine learning technique. Logistic regression is a machine learning model. Markov model is a statistics model. Max entropy is a statistical term. Medline is some database, I guess. Motifs, these are the conjugate sequences. Naive-Bayes is algorithm, and so on. There are so many different concepts. Pathways. So अगर मैं pathway करता हूँ तो pathway dot. See pathway dot rep. फिर dot करें तो कुछ आता है क्या? See graph multigraph. Graph करके फिर dot करें तो आगे जाके कुछ नहीं आया हो. ठीक है? So they are the different things. which you can do, explore. Okay. So अभी जो हमें करना है bio dot seek s. Now see s से कितनी सारे आ गए. Scope is a database. Search IO, seek feature, seek IO, seek record, sequencing, seek. So a lot of different functions are there, which you can explore. Seek. So bio dot seek import seek. I have imported this particular function here. And now I am going to write this sequence here of DNA. What I did, I imported a function here seek and कुछ नहीं करना है. जो seek function है उसके अंदर आप बताते हो कि हम एक sequence create कर रहे हैं DNA का. आप sequence एक function create कर रहे हो. अब आपने जो sequence create किया function, आपने जो create किया sequence, इसके ऊपर अब lot of different functionalities you can apply. How? Let me show you. So my underscore seek dot. Just press a dot and look at this. Back transcribe, complement, complementary RNA, complement RNA, count overlap. These are the modules. Okay. So that's 5 functions here. और भी होंगे यहाँ पे. Ends with, find, index, is lower, is upper, join, lower, ls tab, replace, reverse complement RNA, rfind, rIndex. Different functionalities are there. So अभी मैं आपको यहाँ पे दिखाता हूँ simple complement करके एक बार. See, we have been able to find the complementary sequence GAT, so CTA. Similarly, हमने जो function create किया था complementary का, let me call that as well. लेकिन हमें क्या है, हमारा ये my seek, I don't think इसमें exact काम करेगा because it's in a sequence format. I don't think so it will work. Okay, it works, not an issue. Yeah. So see, either my function or their function, they're working the same thing. Are you guys able to notice or observe or not? Hello.
Yes, sir. We can observe.
Great. Okay, so these two are working on the same format, the same pattern. But आपने एक चीज देखा क्या? तो जिन लोगों ने ये पैकेज बनाए होंगे ना, उन्होंने भी सेम स्ट्रेटजी में काम किया होगा. पहले उन्होंने नॉर्मल बायोलॉजी जैसे सेड सारे फंक्शन लिखे, उन फंक्शंस उठा करके एक प्रॉपर कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ द प्रोग्राम में ऊप्स, ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड प्रोग्रामिंग. तो ये ऊप्स कॉन्सेप्ट की तरह से डिजाइन किया जाता है. तो हमने बनाया, फिर हमने ऊप्स की हेल्प से उसमें डाल दिया सारा. ठीक है. तो यू कैन सी हियर दैट हाउ इजी द टास्क इज डन इजिली. ओके, अगर आपको फंक्शन लिखना नहीं भी आता है, अब बायोपाइथन उठाओ, काम कर लो, आपका काम हो जाएगा. नाउ लेट मी शो यू my underscore seek dot. Now see, yeah, complement हमने कर दिया. Let us do transcribe. Let's see transcribe and let me check. See, अगर मैं ब्रैकेट ना दूं तो क्या होगा? Let me check. See, अगर आप ब्रैकेट नहीं दोगे तो it will not give you the answer. So whenever some functions are imposed, so these are known as methods. Basically, when we are imposing some method, you need to give a bracket at the end. So see now, see how the RNA is formed. Seek is there, and at the time of transcribing, what I've done, we have simply replaced the T with the U, and the rest of the string is going to the same. It is assuming that जो हम sequence देते हैं वो हमारा coding strand होता है, because टेम्पलेट का हम कॉम्प्लीमेंट फाइंड आउट करते हैं, नॉर्मली कोडिंग का हम डायरेक्टली लिखते हैं, ओनली टी को हम यू से रिप्लेस कर देते हैं. तो सी वी आर एबल टू फाइंड द ट्रांसक्राइब. अब देखिए बैक ट्रांसक्राइब क्या करता है, जो हमें फंक्शन था यहाँ पे डॉट बैक ट्रांसक्राइब. सी तो बैक ट्रांसक्राइब में क्या किया होगा? तो सिंपल सी, जैसे सी रहा होगा, सी का कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग क्या होगा? जी. जी है तो जी का कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री क्या होगा आपका? एक सेकंड यार, जस्ट एक सेकंड. एक सेकंड, जस्ट लेट मी सी. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Yeah, back transcribe basically reverse transcribe होगा. Leave it. So I will have to see that function because back transcribe most probably आपका reverse transcribe कर रहा है, reverse transcription कर रहा होगा. My underscore c dot back underscore transcribe. Yeah. So DNA sequence from an RNA sequence, return the DNA sequence from an RNA sequence. Yes, I am right. So it will basically create the RNA DNA sequence back from the RNA strand. That is the reverse sequence, reverse transcription. So can anyone tell me name the organism जहाँ पे reverse transcription होता है?
Sir, viruses.
Good. आपको बच्चों यार, good यार, पढ़ना चाहिए. ठीक है. So great. Now एक और चीज करते हैं हम. My underscore c dot ट्रांसलेट करने की कोशिश करते हैं, इसे प्रोटीन बनाते हैं, इससे ट्रांसलेट. Now see, it has created me the protein as well. प्रोटीन कैसे बनाया होगा? पहले इसने उसके कोडोन्स बनाए होंगे, कोडोन की कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री वो होगा इसका अमाइनो एसिड, वो इसने मैपिंग करके दिया है. सो इन द कमिंग क्लास लाइक दिस आई विल गो गिव यू एज अ होमवर्क कि जितने भी टॉपिक्स हमने आज पढ़े हैं या इस पर्टिकुलर माई सीक में जितने भी फंक्शंस होंगे उन सभी फंक्शन के लिए आपको खुद से फंक्शन लिखना पाइथन में. So then in the coming class you will be able to appreciate and understand कैसे बायोपाइथन काम कर रहा होगा, बैकएंड में चल क्या रहा है इसके. ठीक है. सो लेट मी चेक कितने फंक्शंस है इसके अंदर. ट्रांसलेट इज देयर, transcribe you can easily do, complement you can do, back transcribe you can do easily, translate you can do, complement RNA you can do, count. Let us see count क्या कर रहा है. Count will most probably give the frequency of each of the nucleotide. Oof. Okay, so count, you need to pass the amino acid like nucleotide for which count you want. See, so you just need to give the codon name like not codon basically like क्या कहते हैं nucleotide. It will return you the count. Okay guys, so this also we have covered in the last class. कि count कैसे find out करते हैं. So yeah, complement, back transcribe, complement RNA, count overlap. I don't know what is count overlap, so let me check. So whatever function you don't know what is this, you can just give a question mark in the beginning and you can get the help. Yeah, count overlap, return an overlapping count, returns an integer, the number of occurrences of substring, argument sub in the sequence given by this. So okay, fine, substring or another seq object to look into start optional. Okay.
केमर फाइंडिंग जैसा है कुछ.
Can you pardon, sir?
केमर कुछ स्ट्रिंग.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is something like that only. Yeah. ये हमारे पास 4 ए दे रखे थे और हमने ये ए का भी निकालना है. तो पहला ये ए बना ए, फिर ये 2 और फिर ये 3, राइट.
हाँ, 2 ए कितने बार आ रहे 4 ए में, तो उसमें 3. हाँ 3 बता, बराबर है. एक
और फिर ये 80 ए का अगर हम चेक कर रहे हैं, 80 ए फर्स्ट और फिर ये सेकंड आएगा, ये थर्ड आएगा, ये 4 आएगा, राइट.
बराबर है.
ग्रेट. सो इट इज बेसिकली योर क्या कहते हैं केमर टाइप. यस, डेफिनेटली. ओवरलैपिंग मतलब वो बेसिकली आप उसका काउंट निकाल रहे हो बट ओवरलैपिंग अलाउड. ओके फाइन, गॉट इट. या सो यू आर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड आउट एक पर्टिकुलर जो आप दे रहे हो मर वो कितनी बार प्रेजेंट है, इंक्लूडिंग ओवरलैपिंग इज अलाउड. एम आई राइट सर?
या ऐसे ही कुछ कर रहा है.
यस.
खुद ब खुद नहीं ढूंढेगा, हमें बताना पड़ेगा.
या वो आपको बस वो देना है कि लाइक कौन सा आपको फाइंड आउट करना है. Got it. Yeah. So now see, let us see. So my underscore seek dot. Now see, yeah. So count हमने देख लिया. Ends with very simple है. It will most probably give you true or false. So if I'm going to give it t, it will give me false. Yeah. So it is just checking that my sequence is ending with this or not. Very simple. अगर ends with है तो start with भी होगा. So yeah, so find will find out the in like the first element, like जो आप पर्टिकुलर दोगे वो पहली बार कहाँ पे प्रेजेंट है, फाइंड इंडेक्स, इंडेक्सिंग दे देगा, इज लोअर, इज अपर, ज्वाइन, लोअर। लेट मी शो लोअर क्या करता है। ठीक, सब कुछ ना लोअर केस में कन्वर्ट कर दिया। सिमिलरली अगर मैं यहाँ पे दोबारा अपर कर दूं, दोबारा सारे अपर केस हो जाएंगे। ओके, तो जब भी आप फंक्शंस लिखते हो ना, वहां पे सब चीज ध्यान रखनी पड़ती है यार। जितना जब हम फंक्शन क्रिएट करते हैं तो हम ये अज्यूम करके चलते हैं कि यूजर कुछ भी दे तो यूजर कुछ भी दे सकता है, ये ध्यान रखना। ठीक है, आप अपने फंक्शन को ऐसे बनाते हो रोबस्ट कि वो कुछ भी देगा मैं उसको स्मॉल लेटर पर कन्वर्ट कर दूंगा। तो हो सकता है यूजर ने दिया, कहीं पे कैपिटल लिख दिया, कहीं पे स्मॉल लिख दिया, तो आपका कोड तो रीड कर नहीं पाएगा। आप जब कोड लिखते हो, व्हाट यू विल डू बेसिकली इज दैट व्हाटएवर द यूजर पास्ड, आप उस पूरे को पहले लोअर केस कर दो या अपर केस कर दो, एंड देन यू डिजाइन योर कोड। सो दीज आर द बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस व्हिच यू नीड टू फॉलो। Send, count, is lower, is upper, join, lstack, these are the simple string functions। इसका बायोपाइथन कोई खास लेना देना नहीं है। रिवर्स कॉम्प्लीमेंट यू नो ऑलरेडी नाउ, क्या कर सकते हैं इससे, starts with, so these are the different functions which are there in your particular sequence only. So I think this is really more than enough for today's class, and we have really I think that I have initially motivated you to learn why Biopython is important, because हमने जो चीजों के लिए, यहाँ देखो आपने जो इतनी इतनी कोडिंग करी है, ये कोडिंग करी, ये कोडिंग करी, उसके बाद आपने फिर अगर हम जब प्रोटीन बनाएंगे तो प्रोटीन के लिए और लंबी कोडिंग करनी पड़ेगी। ठीक है, तो वो सारी चीजें आप यहाँ पे बहुत इजीली कर पा रहे हो, एंड दिस इज द रीजन व्हाई वी become the user of Biopython. But as I told you yesterday, be the creator of Biopython, not the user of Biopython. अगर आप user बनोगे Biopython की, then you will be eliminated out from the market in the coming time. But if you are going to the creator of Biopython, then you will be the regulator of Biopython in the coming time. So try to understand कि Biopython जो भी function use कर रहा है वो backend में काम कैसे कर रहा होगा. And for that thing, you will have to understand Python programming with the mathematics and statistics logics behind that. Okay, with this I end for today's. I am really done from my side.